In the small village of Lumiria, sunlight danced on the whitewashed houses, but its glow cast long shadows on the hearts of many. The village's culture celebrated a single, narrow definition of beauty: fair skin. Women were ranked, judged, and valued based on their complexion, with the fairest reigning at the top. This hierarchy shaped friendships, marriages, and even livelihoods, embedding deep-rooted prejudices in the community. Mira, a spirited girl with deep brown skin, often felt the weight of this system. Her mother worked tirelessly in the fields, while Mara's grandmother, a wise woman steeped in the village's history, filled her evenings with tales of strength, courage, and the true essence of beauty. Beauty, her grandmother would say, is not the color of your skin but the strength of your heart. Mira treasured these stories, which painted vivid pictures of a time when women were celebrated for their abilities and contributions rather than their appearance. Inspired by these tales, she began to dream of a village where beauty wasn't defined by skin tone. One afternoon, while sitting under the sprawling branches of an ancient banyan tree, Mira decided to take action. The sun filtered through the leaves, casting a warm glow around her. She felt a sense of purpose swell within her. Gathering her courage, she approached the village square, a bustling hub where women of all shades often met to share news and gossip. "Listen," she called, her voice ringing clear. "We can create a space where all women are celebrated for who they are, not just their skin tone." At first, the women hesitated. Some laughed nervously, while others exchanged doubtful glances. The ingrained beliefs about beauty were hard to shake. But Mira persisted, fueled by the stories of her grandmother. She spoke passionately about the talents and unique qualities each woman possessed, emphasizing that beauty comes in many forms. Slowly, the women began to nod, feeling the stirrings of hope in their hearts. Among them was Amina, a talented weaver with honey-toned skin, known for her intricate patterns that told stories of their ancestors. Then there was Fatima, a skilled storyteller with freckles scattered across her face, who could captivate an audience with tales that evoked laughter and tears. Leila, a dancer whose dark skin shimmered like polished mahogany, was renowned for her grace and spirit. Each woman, once isolated by their differences, now felt a sense of unity growing. They agreed to help Mira bring her vision to life, excited by the possibility of creating a new narrative. The days turned into weeks as the women poured their hearts into planning the festival. They painted colorful banners and crafted intricate decorations, using natural dyes and materials they gathered from the surrounding forest. Each meeting transformed into a celebration of their creativity, with laughter echoing through the air. As the festival drew near, the excitement rippled through the village. Mira organized rehearsals, encouraging each woman to showcase her unique talents. Amina taught others how to weave, sharing techniques that had been passed down through generations. Fatima led storytelling circles, where the women shared their experiences, building a rich tapestry of voices that reflected their diverse backgrounds. Leila choreographed dances that embodied the strength and beauty of their heritage, inviting every woman to participate. However, not everyone was pleased. The village's elders, guardians of tradition, grew concerned about the impending festival. They viewed it as a threat to their established norms. Just as the event was set to launch, the annual beauty pageant loomed closer, meant to crown the fairest woman of Lemuria. This pageant had long been a source of pride for the village, reinforcing the belief that beauty was synonymous with fairness. Fearing a challenge to their long-held beliefs, the elders threatened to cancel the festival, claiming it undermined the values of their community. The news spread quickly, casting a shadow of doubt over the preparations. Determined not to back down, Mira called an emergency meeting. The women gathered in a circle under the banyan tree, their faces a mix of worry and resolve. "We must stand together," Mira urged. "This is our chance to show that beauty comes in many forms. Let us invite the village to celebrate with us." The night before the festival, the women shared their fears and hopes under the stars. They talked about their experiences with beauty standards, revealing the insecurities they had carried for years. Mira listened intently, her heart aching for them. Together, they crafted a manifesto, declaring that beauty lies in strength, kindness, and character. As dawn broke, they adorned the village square with vibrant murals depicting women of all shades, each one radiating confidence and joy. The artwork told their stories, celebrating their individuality and the richness of their experiences. They painted scenes of women working in fields, dancing at festivals, and caring for their families, all showcasing the multifaceted nature of beauty. The festival day arrived, and the village buzzed with anticipation. Villagers gathered, curiosity piqued, as they wondered what the women had planned. Mira stood at the forefront, her heart racing as she prepared to address the crowd. She was nervous but determined to convey her message. One by one, the women took to the stage, showcasing their talents. Amina's weaving displayed vibrant tapestries that told the stories of their ancestors, each thread infused with the strength of their history. Fatima entranced the audience with her storytelling, weaving tales of bravery and resilience that spoke to the heart. Layla's dance captivated everyone, her movements a celebration of life and spirit. As the crowd watched, whispers of admiration replaced the earlier skepticism. The energy shifted, hearts opening to the beauty that flourished in diversity. Mira stepped forward, feeling the weight of the moment. "Today, we celebrate not just the fairest among us but every woman in this village," she proclaimed. "Beauty is in our stories, our talents, and our resilience. Let us redefine our standards and embrace each other's uniqueness." The applause that followed was thunderous, drowning out the old beliefs that had held them captive for so long. Women embraced one another, tears of joy mingling with laughter as they celebrated their shared humanity. However, the village elders remained uneasy. They observed the growing unity among the women and felt their authority slipping. In a desperate attempt to regain control, they announced that the beauty pageant would proceed as planned, intending to reassert their traditional values. Undeterred, Mira and the women decided to use this challenge to their advantage. They organized a counter-event, inviting everyone to witness the transformative power of their festival. They framed it as an opportunity for the village to choose a new standard of beauty, one rooted in authenticity and strength. In the weeks leading up to the beauty pageant, the buzz around the village intensified. Conversations shifted from superficial rankings to discussions about individuality and self-worth. The women who had once felt marginalized began to find their voices, sharing their stories and talents beyond the confines of the beauty hierarchy. On the day of the beauty pageant, the village square was divided. One side celebrated the traditional pageant, while the other gathered for the festival. Mira stood in the middle, ready to bridge the gap. As the contestants paraded before the judges, she spoke out, reminding the villagers of the beauty they had discovered in each other. "Let us not forget what we've learned," she said, her voice strong and clear. "Beauty is more than skin deep. It is found in our hearts, in our actions, and in the way we uplift one another. Today, let us celebrate every woman who has the courage to be herself." As the festival continued, villagers from both sides began to mingle, intrigued by the stories being shared. The line between the two events blurred as laughter and applause filled the air, creating an atmosphere of unity. In a surprising turn, the judges at the beauty pageant announced that they would include a new category, the Heart of Lumeria. This award recognized women who demonstrated extraordinary kindness, strength, and character. The crowd erupted in cheers, signaling a shift in the village's values. That evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Mira reflected on the journey they had taken. The women gathered once more under the banyan tree, their hearts full. They shared their hopes for the future, dreaming of a village where beauty was celebrated in all its forms, where each woman felt valued and loved. Years later, Mira stood at the forefront of a new Lumeria. The village had transformed, embracing diversity as its core value. Young girls of all shades grew up confident in their beauty, free from the shackles of comparison. The stories of their ancestors were celebrated in schools, and the festival had become an annual event, drawing visitors from far and wide. Mira, now a leader in her community, often shared her grandmother's tales, reminding the next generation that true beauty lies in kindness, courage, and authenticity. In Lumeria, beauty was finally a reflection of the heart, illuminating the village in shades of hope and unity. As the seasons changed and the village thrived, Mira felt a deep sense of fulfillment. The movement she had ignited had taken root, and the legacy of strength and character would continue to flourish. She knew that the journey was ongoing, but with every step, Lumeria became a brighter, more inclusive place, one where every woman could embrace her true self and celebrate the beauty that comes from within. And so, the banyan tree stood tall, a witness to their transformation, its roots intertwined with the stories of every woman who dared to redefine beauty. Lumeria became a beacon of hope, inspiring neighboring villages to follow suit, igniting a movement that transcended borders. In this new world, beauty was no longer a competition, it was a celebration of life itself, a vibrant tapestry woven from the threads of every woman's story, rich in color, strength,